Welcome to tamsguitar.com, and in this lesson we are going to discuss about bar chords. It was requested by somebody. I'm really sorry I forgot his name. So anyways, I'll teach you two forms of bar chords. One is the root note will be on the 6th string, and the second is the root note on the 5th string. Okay, so first thing you need to remember is bar chords come from open chords. There is a system called caged system, C-A-G-E-D. So these are the name of open chords. Like these are the shapes basically. So this is our C shape. And why is this open chord? Because it has got open strings, as simple as that. When you play C major, you mute the 6th string, you hold using your 3rd, 2nd and 1st finger, and your 1st string is open and 3rd string is open. So most of the people think that they are holding these notes, that means they are playing only these 3 notes, but this is wrong. The 3rd string and the 1st string are also open. So that means if this is a fret and your open string is coming from here, that means you'll have to think that this is an imaginary fret somebody else is holding for you. You don't need to hold this for the sound. It's already held by some imaginary forces here. Not imaginary, it's basically the tension is created from here. Anyways, so basically you don't need a finger. That doesn't mean that these notes are not there. So keep this in mind. So this is an open chord C, and then A. A is again an open chord A. So 5th string open is A. That means the root note of the A chord is on the 5th string. Root note means home base kind of thing. So that means A is the root note of A major chord. Alright. C is the root note of C major chord. So this is the concept of root. Okay, so when we play A major or A minor, the root note is on the 5th string. Okay, so similarly when we play E major, the root note is on the 6th string. 6th string open is E. So we can call E major as 6th string root. Alright, and for G major also the root note is on the 6th string. Anyways, we are going to take a look at bar chords that originate from E shape and A shape. Okay, the concept is pretty simple. You know how to hold E major, and as I've already told you, in order to play bar chords you need to keep track of your open strings. So in E major you have 6th string open, 2nd string open and 1st string open. Alright. So when you want to move this shape to the next fret, the open strings are also supposed to be moved. That's why we use a capo. Those who know how to use a capo can understand this very easily. So when we want to play F major chord, we put a capo on the 1st fret and hold E, because we are using a shortcut. This capo is replacing a finger. So in case you don't have a capo, then you don't have any other option other than barring it. So this is your natural capo. Alright. So this is how bar chords are formed basically. And the root note, as I have discussed, is on the 6th string. So if you know the note on the 6th string, then you know the the name of the chord. So I'll just again tell you, this is E major chord, and the cage system tells you that each open chords can be thought as a shape. So I can say that this is a major shape, and since the 6th string is open here, 6th string is E, that's why I am getting the name E major. This E shape has 6th string root. Okay. So similarly, when I am moving the E shape to the next fret, the root note is no longer E, because I have moved the entire system. That means you need a capo or maybe bar. So the system has moved to the 1st fret. So now the note on the 6th string is F. 6th string open is E, 1st fret is F. You need to know the notes, otherwise it won't be of any help. So here the problem is sorted now. This is your shape. We have kept the shape intact. And this is the fun with guitar basically. Guitar is a shape oriented instrument, so you can move this shape along the fretboard and get 12 major chords without any worry. So similarly, if I move this shape, so this I can call this as E shape bar chord, right, because it's coming from E major open chord. So similarly, we can put it on the 2nd fret and now the second fret 6th string is F sharp, so this is your F sharp major. Okay, same shape originating from E shape. So now I'll have a question for you. You'll have to answer this. I'll give you 10 seconds. If I move this shape to the 8th fret, which chord is this? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct. Some of you have nailed it. I don't know about the others. This is C major, because 6th string 8th fret is C note. See, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. So the major shape and the root note is C. Fine, so C major. So similarly you can put it anywhere, and if you know the note on the 6th string, you know the name of the chord anyways. Now there is another possibility for E shape. We have got another shape, that is E minor. Now this is a minor shape. Alright, so for minor shape what we need to do is we just release the first finger off. Okay, now let us bring the minor shape to the next fret and again put the capo. Let's see what happens. So it's like this basically. Now the bar is like this. So if I use proper fingering, then I put my 3rd finger on 5th string, 4th finger on 4th string, and this is my bar. Okay, so this is my minor shape basically. This is E shape minor chords, so this is F minor, same concept, root note on the 6th string, and you move next fret, this is your F sharp minor, G minor, G sharp minor, and so on. So for E shape we have got 2 chords, one is major and one is minor, and you can move it along the fretboard. Okay, so I would recommend that you draw the fretboard in your copy. I have uploaded many blank fretboard diagrams, so you can download it and print it out, and it's already, the fretboard is already drawn, so you can just plot down the notes. Anyways, so this is how you get a major minor chord. Now let us take a look at A shape bar chords. So A shape bar chords mean your root note is on the 5th string. So same concept, you move the A shape to the next fret, or maybe to the next fret, and then again you put a capo. Fine. So this is your A major now kind of shape, but actually it's in the next fret. That means after A you get A sharp or B flat. So again you need to put a bar. So in order to get a proper fingering, this is very tricky basically. You need to put a bar with the help of one finger. So 3 strings you need to cover. So that is my pet lizard saying yes, 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 yes. Anyways, so this is your 3rd finger across 3 strings, that is 4th string, 2nd string, and 3rd string. 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So here sometimes what happens, the 1st string gets muted. So big deal, you don't need the 1st string. So it doesn't matter. Here the bar should be from the 5th string, and you need to mute the 6th string with the tip of your 1st finger. So I've seen people holding these chords like this. So that is wrong. We don't want the sound of 6th string. Technically you can have this note as well, but it's not recommended. Anyways, so same thing, as long as you know the notes on the 5th string, you know the name of the chord. So this is B flat, and next fret this is B note. So same shape, you get B. I forgot to tell you something, that this is one fingering and this is another fingering. So this is the most widely used when you bar using your 4th finger. So same concept, I'm just replacing these 3 fingers with either this one or this one. So you need to try it out, whichever is suitable for you. It is recommended that you learn both of them, okay, because there are few chords like sus4, then if you want to play those chords, so you need to bar and then put your 4th finger. So in case you are not used to this also, then you won't be able to play these chords. And if you put your 1st finger here on the 1st string, then it's dominant 7th chords. Anyways, so 2 options. And there's another thing, your finger will become straight like this. So that's what happens with most of the people who start out. See, be careful. We want this shape. So it's like straight and then inclined. So it happens after a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice and you need to bear a lot of pain. Anyways, the same thing. Look at the structure of my fourth finger. It's like this. So you need to look out for this shape, because until and unless it happens, the strings won't be sounding properly. It will be muted. So this joint should be popping out like this in an angle. Anyways, so same concept, you move on. Now I'll give you a problem. If you put I'll give you 5 seconds now. If you put this shape on the 7th fret, which chord will you get? Okay, and also make sure you keep these two fingers fairly straight. It looks as if you are touching the guitar, but actually you're not. So these are floating. Alright? So 1. This is E major, because the note on the 7th fret, 5th string is E. Okay? So now let us take a look at the minor shape corresponding to this A position. Okay? So A minor is like this. So same concept, you bring A minor here and again put a capo. So it's like this. This is B flat minor. Let us take a common chord, B minor. So you put the capo on the 2nd fret and hold minor shape like this, and again you need to change your fingering and put a bar instead of the capo. So it's like this is B minor. Alright? So I'll give you a few chord progressions so that you can practice. See, this is B minor, A shape. Always remember where it is coming from. A shape, B minor. And if you want to play E shape B minor, that means E minor is like this, and you need to bring it to the 7th fret. 7th fret, 6th string is B. So this is B minor, and this is also B minor. So loads of options are there. Why we need to know two shapes? Because if you are playing F major and then you want to go to B minor, suppose, then you don't want to move such a long distance. Again it responded. Anyways, so in that case what you will do, you will play F major here and B minor just niche. So we don't want so much movement. Everything should be in one position so that it's easily navigable. Okay. So I'll give you a few chord progressions. And before that, I'm going to tell you one more thing. How to keep your thumb so that you play it at ease. Okay, I'll give you a different angle. You hold the bar chord and keep your thumb fairly at the bottom. Then you get a lot of strength and it becomes easy. You are not supposed to keep it here like this or here like this. You can keep it here, but this one is very useful. Anyways, when you are holding the chord, you need to lean your first finger towards your left. So it takes quite some time to practice. And there's another thing. Until unless you practice scales and finger exercises, it won't be of any help. It won't sound good. The strength of your finger comes from the finger exercises, not from the chords that you hold. So keep this in mind. And also you can check out a few finger exercises that I've uploaded, 5 basic finger exercises for strength, stamina, building type. I don't remember the name. Anyways, so now you write down a few progressions. B minor, which will be A shape coming from this. Then you go to G. See, A shape minor chord and E shape major chord look same, but they are just one string apart from each other. So if you bring this shape one string up, then you get the 6th string root E shape major chord. That means now it's F sharp major, and if you bring it down, this is B minor. Anyways, B minor, G, then you can play B minor, G, and you can play A shape D major. It's like this. It's a bit tricky, and then A. So this is a very famous progression. Anyways, so you need to practice this, and I'll give you another progression. B minor, A major, G major, A major, or you can use B minor, A major here on the 5th fret 6th string, G major, A major. You can use B minor here also, A major here, G major, then A major. So you can do a lot of workout. I'll give you another progression. C sharp minor, then G major, sorry, it's A major, B major, then A major. So C sharp minor, A, B, A. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and do like us on Facebook and Twitter, where there are pages in the name of Tams Guitar, and also mail me at info@tamsguitar.com if you have any queries. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends who are in need. See you next time. Bye bye.